We're live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of The Mind of the Martyr. We have a new face. I went like that. I don't actually know what direction they are on the overlay, but we have a new face somewhere. I'll just gesture and I'll get it right eventually. Um, hey, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself real quick and just let
Hello.
people know who you is.
Hi, I am here with my cat's tail. Uh, this is Kingsley. I'm Izzy. I use she, they pronouns. I'm super excited to hang out with you all. Let's see, I'll be playing Iris. I'm going to say that, actually, I think my class will probably pop up in the thing, but I'm going to pretend to keep it a secret anyway for, fun sexiness. Here's my cat again.
It's popped up.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to pretend it's a secret, as if we haven't all discussed. Should I say anything else?
Brill. No. Just wanted a chance for you to say hi. And of course, we have the rest of the wonderful cast, all being fantastic and lovely, as per usual. I just want to kind of jump in and get going. But I do have to quickly mention that there are a few folks that help keep us on the air and help us keep making cool content here on Friends Who Roll Dice. You've seen the folks at Dice Envy there. We also are affiliated with Grinding Coffee Co., an LGBT plus POC-owned coffee company who make a fantastic mixture of various different blends, flavors, sample packs. You can try out a few. They're fantastic, and you should definitely give them a go. They are so supportive of creators in so many different spaces, and they are 100% worth it. Their coffee is fantastic. And if you're anything like me, you live off of coffee. So go ahead and check that out at Grinding Coffee Co. Throw in FWRD for some money off your order. It will help them, it'll help us, and it'll help you because you'll be getting good coffee. Sweet. We are also a Roll20 Spotlight stream. Roll20 is an online toolset that allows you to bring your pen and paper RPGs online, whether that be with a free account so you can jump in and just get playing straight away, or if you want to go ahead and pay for some of the subscriptions, you can get a whole plethora of extra tools to upgrade your online games just that bit more as well. You can also go ahead and check out the marketplace where there are entire TTRPGs that have been converted into Roll20 for your leisure. Or if you just want to pick up some maps or some tokens or some whatever strikes your fancy, go ahead and check them out at roll20.net. Roll20, this is how we roll. All right, I believe I'm recapping. So, stepping into things, you had decided to attempt to rescue slash punish a ne'er-do-well who had been rather mean to a purple cat that you had met. And so you decided to partake in a side quest that would take you away from the continent you are currently at, away from the country of Ansaya, and instead you headed off and away to Salia. On the way, you encountered a rather interesting collection of energies that had become unstable and defensive. And while on this ship, you had done battle with these powers, these energies, in order to, one, defend yourselves, but also two, just to make sure that the energy and the spirits, as it may have been suggested, were able to continue on and actually find rest. You learned a little bit more about your destination and one of the big events coming up for this area, and found yourselves encountering another ship. This one far larger and far more heavily armed than your own. This vessel, the Millennium, this large hybrid air sea vessel, armed to the teeth, both itself and the individuals on it. You had an interesting encounter with Captain Belladonna on this ship and found out that they needed assistance. Their distress signal apparently something to do with the energy burst that you had caused slash seen. Who knows? Well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And offered your assistance and spent some time assisting in the repairs of this vessel. None of you are particularly wired engineering wise, let's say, but with plenty of magic and plenty of practicality, you spent a while fixing things. This process is kind of where we pick up as this few hours passes. We had individuals mending small sections of the ship and slowly piecing the engine back together. We had Nawi off out in the ocean talking to turtles in order to try and gain some assistance that way.
It is Turtle Day, I'll just put that out there.
It is indeed International Turtle Day. This is true. Should have come up with something more grandiose. Anyway.
Okay, wait, but I saved a turtle today.
You'll figure out a turtle-themed way of making things work.
It'll come back around somewhere. So something will pop up. So this is kind of where we pick up in the middle of all of this. I know that Mara had spent some time chatting with whoever you could get contact with, specifically Carda, in order to work out some more permanent replacement parts, and perhaps dipped your toe into a little bit of intrigue between Carda and the captain here. Was there anything else that you wanted to do during this period of time? Because your conversation would have been relatively brief, and this process, even with Dewan's assistance, is going to take a few hours.
Mara would try to find out more about the captain and schmooze her because she wants her ship, basically. We're going to need a ship. This is Mara's thought. We have to go after these folks eventually.
So she's like, ship. We were on a ship. We were on a boat, but we were on a ship.
No, she's talking about, like, we gotta go after the squiggly faces, and we're gonna need a ship that can fly and is well armored.
Oh, okay. I see.
So she's gonna be like, so do you hire out separately from the Reveille? How much do you cost? We have to save the world. We're gonna need a ship.
Are you trying to buy me?
Yes.
Right.
Well, your ship. I mean, I'd like you to come with it because you're very capable most times, I believe. I still don't know what happened here to cause it to explode, but still, yes.
All right. This has been a while. That was a... Never mind. Certainly. Come with me. And she'll kind of just casually, nonchalantly beckon and begin making her way out of the large engine room that you've spent your time in so far, and kind of just continue down the corridor a little before taking a set of stairs down.
Mara would follow her.
Okay.
And she would, try to put the moves on her. She's trying to convince her to... I was like, I need a ship. Hey, she's walking around in a bathing suit. Come on, she's swaying her hips as she walks.
Wonderful. Okay, so following the captain down the stairs, this area's not run down per se, but a little more function over form here. More of the actual armor and reinforced walls showing rather than the decorative sections that you've seen above. But it's still expensive. It's still pretty. It's still definitely functional. There is, as soon as you kind of crest that section and take the first steps down, you can hear the sound of rustling in one of the rooms, just towards the left. Sounds like a lot of, almost like wads of paper being rifled through.
Okay. She goes and follows her in there.
Okay. You see the captain pause, kind of take a look towards the same direction, takes a few steps forward, and comes to one of the doors on the left-hand side. She looks back towards you. Just sorry, detour. Opens the door, and as it swings open, you see a relatively large, kind of like a king-size room. A little less decorative, a little more practical, full of books. There are bookshelves lining the walls. There are books strewn across the floor. There are literal crates that have more books in them, papers, all sorts. And there are two individuals that you see off to the side. One of them, a very old gnomish gentleman in relatively simple, kind of like almost pajamas, just these kind of striped this striped outfit with this very long robe that kind of just tails off towards the end, big baggy sleeves, a set of spectacles that have been probably put back together and broken like 5 times, but they've been taped and they've been like welded in all the wrong places, so it just kind of sits awkwardly on his face. It seems to be reading through a set of papers and swiftly kind of looking through and just, oh, no, not this one either, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. And looks up towards the other individual. Iris, would you like to describe yourself?
I was totally ready for this, which is why I let my cat sit on the desk in front of the microphone. Iris is a fire genasi. I would say of average height, which for me is 5'3", because it's a perfectly normal height and it's not that short. She is dark-skinned with orange features. Her hair, she has freckles. Her eyes, all of them are like kind of, like a fire color orange. If we were looking at a crayon box, it'd be like a burnt sienna. She tends to wear darker colors, blues, greens, that sort of thing. And if you were able to see from behind her, under her ridiculously thick hair, hi, babe, I know, please don't. She has a small white tattoo of an hourglass.
Wonderful. So, Iris, you've been on the ship for perhaps a couple of weeks at this point. After receiving a helpful tip from an individual, you found out that the Millennium is not just a warship. This ship has been in service for over 1,000 years, and it has one of the oldest, most comprehensive libraries on board. There are many tomes on this ship itself that don't even really exist anymore elsewhere. And receiving this tip, you realize that it would be a perfect chance for some research. And so you've been here for the last couple of weeks, along with the gentleman, Godfrey, in front of you, who has been trying. he's been trying his best to look through this stuff, but he's a slow reader, especially in comparison to you. And so far, your explorations and your research has turned up nothing. Godfrey wipes a little bit of sweat from his forehead, readjusts his spectacles, and looks up to you and just, oh well, there's another there's a few other boxes of things. And there's a lot here.
There is. I really appreciate what you're doing, but you don't have. I can just look by myself. I don't want you to take you away from these other books.
Oh, no, I need to make sure that these are all cared for and looked after. You know, these old novels, they're going to be hard, if nigh on impossible, to replace. So I'm just making sure that. Can I? Oh, Captain, sorry, I didn't see you. And you're in a bathing suit.
Yes, I was on the ship that has come to your aid, and I didn't have time to put on my armor.
There was a ship that came to our. I was buried in books here. Do you? And looks towards you, Iris. Do you know that friends of yours?
Iris, like looks a little shell shocked, and like looks between Mara and Godfrey, and then sort of like turns to Mara and like bows deeply. I'm like, greetings, hi, hello, I'm Iris. I was not properly dressed for this venture, and I do apologize. I'm new here, and I don't know much of the customs. I was not told that there would be people coming to our aid, nor that we would need to be dressed in such a way. However, I will do my best if in the future there are to be more costume parties. Oh no, I don't know this person.
Mara would put her hand out and is like, I'm Mara Tani.
Hi, I'm Iris. You can just call me Iris.
Hi, Iris. Are you part of the crew?
No, I'm just looking around, I guess. I heard that this was a good place. Well, it has a nice library, and I'm awful particular about my books. So here I am. Thank you for sending aid. Or is all of your aid dressed in such a fashion? And you see, like, she's all decked out in these ridiculously long robes, just layers on layers on layers of things. She probably has arms and legs, but you can't tell.
Only one other's dressed in a swimsuit.
A swimsuit.
Well, yes, so that you can swim, because armor makes you sink. So the less clothing, the better.
Wow, you all come out to see the sea in your armor. Now, is the water dangerous? Because I had only ever really seen a couple rivers and lakes before, but I can understand how something like this could probably house some sort of beasts that you might need to fight. But you don't do it in armor, you do it in a clothing for the sea. Great. Thank you so much. I do love learning.
Okay, yeah. Just one other person is in a swimsuit, and the other two, one probably would love your robes. The other doesn't really wear clothing much. More branches and leaves.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Great.
Uh,
Well, this is so fun. Are y'all here looking for books too?
no. We were going to go save a cat. And we saw that you were not moving and had the distress flag up, so we came to offer aid.
Oh, that was here. I see. Well, Godfrey and me just been looking at books, but it is possible they could have some sort of problem elsewhere. Do people need help? Because I can, I do need to find this tome, but I am called upon to help those uh, less less. I should help if we can help. That's kind.
I think we have everything under control, but what tome are you looking for?
Oh, I can't tell you, but it's important.
Okay. Well, where we're from, there is a massive library that's kind of out of time. It's kind of weird. You go in there, you swear you've been in there for a month, you come out, it's like 5 minutes later.
You said it's out of time.
Yeah. Well, I assume it's out of time because I don't know how you go in for a month and come out 5 minutes later. So I assume it for some time.
Right. I'll accompany you to this library after we give aid to this ship that is in danger, but no one seems to know it. Thank you, friend, and bows deeply again.
Mara would bow. Mara's just like, okay. Captain, about hiring you.
Yes, sorry. This has been an interesting. All right. Well, that was certainly a conversation that happened.
What was Jacaranda doing when I left? Just a question. What was
Jacaranda doing? I had just finished creating food and water for 24 hours, and then I was going to start helping heal hurt individuals.
So
wherever the infirmary
Mara would send you a message, Jacaranda, and said, when you get a moment, can you come to the captain's office? There is someone you have to meet.
Yeah, I'll sure. And then I turn to whoever's closest to me. There's an office. Does your captain have an office?
Oh, points over yonder. Just no, go there, around the corner, take the stairs down, and then just continue down. There's a little
Can you draw? Is this here? And I give them a book that the pages are made from pressed leaves and not the bark of trees.
Pause.
Please write in it and tell me, and just because I won't remember what you said.
They look at the pen like you've handed them a gun. They are just full on confused and all right. I guess I'll It just begins slowly drawing out this crude but effective map with some directions and those big looping arrows that don't
conserve space. You don't need to make it that big.
I just sorry. And then they did the big swoop. You said that, and then they just add two tiny little sections. The actual arrow itself. Yeah, no, there we go. Yeah. Hands it back.
Well, thank you. How are you? Are you
fine? You're
not hurt?
No, I'm good. So I'm talking to a tree.
Are you sure? Have you eaten anything? Do you need fruit?
I'm good, thank you. I ate my oranges already today.
Okay, bye. And then just turns around and walks away.
When you offer fruit, that person must be like, are you gonna give me your fruit? What is that? Are you Are you?
Are you
Is this
propositioning me?
tree hitting on me?
Is this how you flirt?
I'm not a fruit tree.
Do
They
they
don't
know
know
that?
that.
I mean, they should.
Imagine a tree walked up to you and was like, "Do you want some fruit?" Oh.
I can only assume that tree is gonna give me fruit.
Yeah,
I
like,
would, just not from.
yeah, but that'd be weird, right? It's like, yeah, I have some fruit in my
seeds of a
pocket.
tree, so
Yeah.
Here, let's come in my pocket dimension, and I'll give you.
oh my god! If you said that, I think their brain
Got
would
fruit.
explode.
I've got fruit in my pocket dimension,
No,
please.
no. If you hear that, kids, you need to run.
Stranger danger.
As you step away, you just hear a little voice just go, "Was that real? I was just, I mean, the food tastes good, so." Takes you but mere moments to head on down the stairs here, as the captain is just about to break away from this situation. Just, well, yes. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and check the ledgers there? I might have a few other. There's a small box that I haven't actually moved into here yet. You can go ahead and peruse if you so wish. Maybe your tome would be in there.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Thank you so much. And again, I appreciate your help, but don't. Thank you.
Mother's just going, oh my
A few
gosh.
times.
Mara's just salivating. She's like, Jacaranda's gonna get down here and talk to Iris, and I'm gonna need to write all this down.
It's as the captain breaks away that you begin to descend to Jacaranda, and they'll look towards you and nod once. Just, oh yes, we're just about to. Never mind. You can come along if you want.
Wait,
And-
what? What are we doing? Where are we going? I was told you're leaving. I was just told to come here.
I'm heading to where the ledgers are kept, along with your friend Mara here, and perhaps Iris. Not
Hello.
entirely sure. Oh, kind of paves the way for an introduction. Sticks her hand out.
Jacaranda, this is Iris. Iris, this is my friend Jacaranda, who doesn't like wearing clothes, wears branches and flowers and
Jack, what does Iris see?
I'm still fuzzy on how tall Jack is. Between 6 and 7 feet tall. A very large, vaguely ladylike shape. And large purple afro of jacaranda flowers, and then wood. All of her skin looks like wood, and she's wearing like a rope woven halter top that has a tree of life in the middle, and then a cloak that like looks like a sunset with leaves like falling. And just, yeah, very large tree woman.
So Iris does another bow. This time it's like forehead to knees almost, just sort of in half. And straightens again. It's, hi, I'm Iris. Just a second, and then makes a full circle around you, just like studying. Like, wow. My grandfather would just. This is incredible. Did you make this? This is beautiful. And almost touches you and is like, wait, I have learned not to do that. I apologize.
I kind of made myself, I grew.
Wow. You grew. I have been known to grow in my time as well. However, it did not come with so many colors and leaves and flowers.
Do you want leaves?
Oh
and
my gosh, I
flowers?
could never take. I mean, do you have a spare set?
So I'll druid craft. You know what? I'm gonna druid craft a mini me. So it's going to be a small jacaranda
A baby
doll.
Groot. A baby Groot. a baby
Yes, but not
Groot?
alive. It's not. I'm not going to make it living. But you know, I will. I might make one of those for me someday. But right now, just a little jacaranda doll, and I'll also do like a like hair like thing around so it can add extra color. Do you like purple or what?
Yes, yeah. I mean, I really like all the colors, but purple is nice. I like blue and green. I like
I'll do
orange
blue.
and
Blue and green is good. Blue's good. And so it'll be blue flowers.
um. Iris is like almost in tears, just sort of like out of awe and reverence. Just
Oh, your name. And then I'll put an iris like right in the middle of the front. I like flowers, and I think flower names and plant names. I'll look at belladonna. I think they're good. It's a good inspiration. I think nature gives very good inspiration, and I think more people should appreciate that.
are you some sort of sage? Do you travel and give
No,
these words to people just around?
I'm
This is beautiful. And more people should know you. Have you considered giving your life to just traveling around and letting people know about the beauty that is flowers and nature?
well, I'm a jacaranda. I'm not a sage, but I do talk to people a lot.
Wow. You must have changed so many lives. Congratulations. And just bows again.
And jacaranda's just like thinking about what if she's changed lives and hopefully for the better, just kind of like very lost in thought at that.
Oh, meditation. I'm sorry.
And Mara's just sitting there smiling. She's just got a big old grin on her face. She's just like, this is the best thing ever. And I'll go ahead and describe Mara since I didn't before. So she's about 5'8", chocolate mocha skin, hazel eyes. She's got a curly afro, dark brown hair. And right now she's in a blue one-piece bathing suit, but it's like one-armed and then it has like mesh cutouts. So that's what Mara looks
Belladonna, this whole interaction is just a mixture of awe and confusion, as there's this like if you were to actually pay attention to her, there's this internal monologue of just, who did I let on my ship? Why did I let them on my ship? You know what? We're here now, and this is fine. Like, just constant thoughts playing in the back of her mind as she shakes her head and just, well, there's always a chance for new experiences, I suppose. Onwards, down the hallway, just door right at the end. Come along now. Readjusts her outfit a little bit and slicks back a little bit of her hair and steps on down, and we'll wait for the rest of you to follow. And just before we kind of tackle what's inside this room here, Noe, last we left you were in the middle of the ocean, having just wrapped a discussion with a turtle. What have you done from there, I suppose, is the question.
I almost went back to the boat we were all on, or the boat that people are currently on. But I would have been swimming back and then probably get on the ship, probably get close to the ship, and then I will Dewan, I need you to come to the deck of the ship, please.
How goes my mending, Ray? I don't want to like leave mid-mend. Is it mended? Can we say it's mended?
It's a process, but it's one that you can come back to.
Okay.
So
We're gonna be here.
Yeah, you're not it's not like a full repair job here. You're kind of like having to mend, and like these small little pulses of magic continuously. You're essentially sewing this thing back together, so you can step away.
It is quite important.
Okay. Let me just finish this up.
Let me know when you make it.
Should I? And so Dawn's like wrapped up and is walking as she's sending this. Should I be concerned? You didn't fight some sharks while you were in the water, did you?
No.
There was why do you? Was it worse? Did you fight a whale?
I have not. Nothing was fought yet.
Then what? And at this point, I think Dawan has like reached the deck where there is Naui, fresh out of the ocean.
Yeah, no, Naui. When I see you like from the ocean, I climb up the ladder and I like get out of the water like slow-mo style, and like flick my locks back.
Yeah. So Dawan's just like, so why did you?
I just thought that was important.
It was very, very important. Thank you for pulling me away from the mend.
And she like walks over and like gets in close. You are welcome.
Dawan's tail is like, you know, the happy cat, like straight up
yeah.
loop. Just like dopey. Whoop. Uh-huh. That's
Would you like some company with the mending?
It's going to take a while. Jacaranda was helping, but then she went off. Do you need I mean, I don't want you to need a towel, but do you need a towel?
Do you have a? Are you offering a towel? Are you? She, like, Lixie, are you the towel? I am confused. I doubt you carry a towel.
Dawan looks like, oh, you sweet summer child. And reaches into her Mary Poppins bag case and also her bag of holding. And like there's linens and towels in there. She heals. She needs scraps.
Oh, you actually have a towel. Okay, no, yes.
No, she's gonna hold it back. But do you need it?
No, I am okay. It is a sunny day.
Okay. I mean, it's not sunny inside the ship, but...
Am I... Okay, so, like, I can't fix things. I mostly break things and break people. So, like, I was going to wait here unless someone needed me to come somewhere.
Oh, I guess. And I don't... And Dawan's going to send... Or... text the group chat. Is everything okay? Do you still... What's... Now he's just come back. Oh, how was the finding sea creatures?
Oh, I found a turtle. They said they would go get the uncle who is very big.
You found a turtle.
Yes.
I guess turtles are faster in the way. Now he's back. She found a turtle. What are you two up to?
Making new friends and trying to hire the ship for if we have to go other places.
Is that what we're doing?
And Dawan like hears that, and it's just like says to Naui, because I still don't like. Are you wearing the ring? No, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
I do.
Okay. Then you heard it. You hear it. But Dawan's still just like, she's trying to buy the ship. Of course she's trying to buy the ship. Why wouldn't she try to buy the ship?
Wait, do we need a ship?
How are we going to get to the squiggly place if we don't have a ship? They had a ship.
Wait, can the ship fly?
Yes.
Oh. Wait, doesn't the Queen have a ship we can use?
But that's the Queen's ship.
Our ship was more for speed than for defense, it seemed. I want a warship. This is a ship of war.
Okay. Do you need help where you are, or I was going to sit down?
I think you can sit down. Oh, do you need help?
Everyone is typing. Oh, okay. I will just be on the deck of the ship.
I'd say you could keep me company, but it's inside, and if you want to work on drying out, and you're no. Actually, it's better if you stay. Distractions. Darwin's just gonna give you a peck on the lips and then scurry away because you're
See you, kitten.
so glistening and so wet.
Whenever you leave, now it just starts it's too easy. She is so easy. And I'm just chilling.
And with that, as your psychic conversation here ends, back in the bowels of the ship, Belladonna will step forwards and pull out a set of keys and begin to open this very methodical 5-lock door as they slowly but surely fiddle through, and there's no hesitation. They know exactly which keys they're going for here, and open up this relatively barren and bare room. There's a large crate off to the left, towards the back of the room. A desk that seems to be a lot larger than it has any right to be. It takes up the majority of the room here, with a relatively nice, plush and comfortable chair at the back. And that's about it. There's no real decoration in this room. There's no real, nothing really. But they'll step inside and take a seat at the desk itself. So, you're talking about hiring. What exactly would you be looking to hire from us? You hear another key turn jostle as they pull against this desk, and this very large, very deep wooden drawer rumbles as they pull it out. And they begin flicking through some papers. Oh, and yes, the crate at the back there. If you want to go ahead and pry that open, there's some books that I've kept away from even our friend there. Please be careful with them. They are incredibly expensive, and if you ruin them, I will ruin you. Anyway.
Goodness, I appreciate the directness of your threat. My brother would say, I would like to see you try. But I've been told that's rude, so I will not say that and simply imply it with my silence. Thank you. And just, go look at some books.
This day gets more and more interesting. Anyway, and pulls out a large paper binder and attempts to stifle a little bit of irritation as they look towards you and nod, look towards Mara and Jacaranda here. Just as I was saying, what exactly would you be looking to hire?
Well, how much do you know about the disappearances that have been happening?
Disappearance, not a lot. Only as much has been fed to my superiors, but not a lot, no.
Okay. Well, the disappearances are happening because there are these squiggly face beings from another plane of existence who have come to this plane and are stealing our people, and eventually we're going to have to go to their plane and kick their butt. So yeah, that's what I need the ship for.
Quite. Excuse me for a moment. She readjusts her outfit and stands up and very swiftly steps past you all and leaves the room. Doesn't bother closing the door, but takes a few steps away before you just hear a very muffled and a bang against the wall as there's a kind of a rumble. She steps back in with a smile. Just, you wish to hire my ship to enter another plane to fight squiggly faces.
I mean, well, their bodies too, but yes.
I am so very glad I'm still under contract. Okay, fine. Takes a few paces forward, takes a seat.
So that's
again.
a yes, you will.
Opens up this set of papers that they've already placed on the table and kind of flicks through. Okay, so the entire ship, I assume, including its armory and its crew, I would assume. Any idea how long this hiring contract would go on for, this offer of employment?
When does your current contract end? How many years are you indebted to serve the Defense Force?
Oh, not indebted. We are volunteers, I suppose, is the best way of putting it. We can leave at any time. I choose to serve the Defense Force here out of, I guess you could say, a feeling of duty and loyalty to other individuals who I've served alongside, as well as my family. But we can leave whenever. We can take whatever jobs in between that we wish. Technically, my contract here ends as soon as we reach Tarkiza. I can go ahead and assist at any time, but it's a break in employment, theoretically. There's a few other jobs I could take with them, or I could go ahead and rejoin the main force. So
the ship is yours.
The ship is under my stewardship, yes.
Certainly.
How about
Go ahead. Sorry, go.
How about a year?
Year's worth of service. All right. Iris, you were going to say?
No, I'm, still just looking for some books, but certainly this duty you mentioned extends to the safety and protection of other folks from the squiggle face people. I don't mean to intrude or make any sort of assumptions. I just know where I'm from. We are expected. Those of us who can fight are expected to do so, and those of us who can't, I suppose, have nice ships. I'm waiting for an initiative roll, and I don't have any dice out.
I'm sorry, you trying to provoke a fight on your first night?
I'm not provoking anything. I'm being very honest and perhaps a little blunt.
Hey, I'm just saying the first episode I was in, Ray KO'd me. So, it's fine. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Belladonna grinds her teeth. And there's another breath, a very exasperated Like there. I can't say that word. You know what I'm going for.
Exasperated.
That's the one. And irritated sigh out as a very clear, like, just so you know, my patience is wearing thin kind of expression, but they keep themselves as contained as they can. They turn back, look towards you, Iris. This ship, its crew, and myself are more than capable. And yes, we are under a certain kind of understanding to protect from threats, but also.
But you need to make a living. I completely understand. So you'll just give me the friends and family discount and we can get this contract going.
If you think about it, I mean, to use a phrase that Mara said, you need to make a living. Well, if everyone's dead, it won't matter that you have money because we'll all be dead. So this is like the ultimate way to make a living for you and everything.
Okay, I'm going to let the dice decide how exactly she's going to go ahead and react here. So, there's 3 of you involved in this persuasion right now. One of you can choose to roll with advantage if you do so wish, and we'll see where the gist of this conversation is going. Since there's 3 of you involved, the DC is going to be a little lowered. But yes, whoever out of the 3 of you would like to roll can roll me a persuasion check.
I have plus 12 to persuasion.
Yes, I will say Mara, please.
28.
She places one of her hands on the table and just kind of taps. There's that clicking of long nails against the table as she thinks for a moment.
And I'll pay Kata for the upgrades.
You realize that renting out one of the flagships of the defense fleet is an incredibly expensive undertaking.
Right. That's why you're going to give me the friends and family discount. We just had this discussion.
How much is your life and the life of your crew worth? Do you have a price that you would put on that? Because this
She's
feels
not threatening
like
you.
I'm not
She's not
threatening
threatening
you.
you.
I'm saying that this is very important and your life and their lives are in danger.
I mean, certainly to make a living, you do need folks to be alive. Also not a threat. I just, I'm learning several turns of phrases now, and it does seem that one is really pivotal on the living part.
You have stepped onto my ship with my permission. And you are now putting me in a situation where I am under the duress of my contract not to kick all of your asses right here and right now. I've tried to be polite, and I understand the plus sides and the minuses of your conversation here. But this is a lot of information you have delivered in a very small amount of time. I don't know what's true, what's false. I don't know who you're connected with. I don't know who you actually are. I don't know who you're working for. All I know is the information that you have given to me. I'm inclined to believe that there is something going on here. I don't appreciate feeling like I'm under duress, but
Okay, tell you what. We'll get to Tarkeza. You can contact Kata.
I would rather not speak to that man again.
Oh, the queen. You can talk to the queen.
Or you can talk to the queen.
The who?
Oh, do you need to
Queen.
sleep on it? Are you confused for a little bit?
I'm not.
Do you want these flowers? They're very nice. I'm gonna like turn back to Jacaranda. Like, I'm so sorry, but they seem very upset, and these are soothing.
I can make you more. Do you
oh,
like flowers?
I love it because it's the colors for me. These are gorgeous. However, this person is growing increasingly unpleasant, and I just think that if we could calm them down, y'all could get your ship easier.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we'll get you to Tarkeza, and then you can contact Queen Elowen of Ensaya, and she will vouch for us.
We also know another queen, too. That's you might be able to talk. I don't remember how she talks, but Elowen's probably good.
Royalty, y'all are truly something special here. And this is all Jacaranda. She's like still holding out this doll, Melana, just assuming it'll get taken. I'm truly. I had no idea that I was in the company. Are you gonna? I think you need to calm down. Take these flowers. I had no idea I was in the company of near royalty myself. This is wonderful. Don't you agree? And turns back to Belladonna. Do you want these? I'm giving you a gift for kindness.
Oh,
Very slowly, with a lot of tension in her hand and her arm, take the little Jacaranda likeness from your hands and slowly kind of turn it around. Take a look. We'll place it as the sole decoration now on this desk here, and kind of move the legs so that it stands up on the desk here. Against all of my better judgment, I am going to take the biggest leap of faith I have ever taken and give you the chance for me to believe you. Only because, one, if this threat is actually real, then I have a personal investment to make sure that that threat cannot harm anyone that I care about. And two, because if you have a queen in your pocket, that is a fuck ton of gold.
I mean,
and three,
it wouldn't fit in my pocket, but yeah.
I think we're more in the queen's pocket, if anything.
And three, if this is all a lie and a ploy, I have more than enough capacity to ensure that you won't be a further problem to anyone else. I don't believe that you're...
Jacaranda, that was a threat.
I don't believe that you're cruel and hostile individuals, but it has certainly come across that you may be manipulative if you are lying. So I think that's a fair point of contention.
Can I ask, just in rough, metric weight, how much is a fuck ton?
I know
Mara
a
leaves.
buttload.
Mara just opens the door and leaves. She's like, she's on her own with that one. God.
I just wanted to, as I'm learning all these new measurements, make sure I have that knowledge, particularly if it's going to be accompanied by what I'm told is a threat. But you know what? You can take your time, sleep on it, as it were. Bye. Just also leaves. Maybe with a box of books. I'll bring these back.
Belladonna, are you open to advice?
Oh, this is going to be interesting to hear.
I know you said fuck ton, and I don't think you mean, I think a lot of people take things literally. And if you want something that's similar, but has a real meaning, if you say a buttload, that does mean something, and it's a lot. It's 2016 pounds. And so if you say buttload, people can visualize what you mean. And I think it will lead to less confusion in the future.
Captain Belladonna stands in place, raises slowly from the table, and just stands for a moment. And she walks out of the room. No eye contact. A brisk and definitive pace, walking past everyone, outpacing those who have left. And she begins to make her way back to the engine room.
So does this mean I'm alone in her office?
You are
It's
alone.
your office
Got
now.
him. The plan works. The plan works. Nice job, team. The plan works.
I will search for things just to see what's here. I'm just gonna look around.
My
Okay.
The plan works.
God!
All right, she has that wand or rod or whatever.
I do. I have the wand of secrets.
The hidden
Okay.
rogue strikes again.
And then I'm transported to a horrible place where I died.
Okay. Iris and Jacaranda, could you both roll me investigation checks, please?
Mhm.
Jacaranda for the room, and Iris for just what, if anything, might stand out immediately to you in this box, as you've taken a short look through.
Investigation.
Okay, so that was gonna be an 18 on the die, and then it rolled to a 2. So that's a 5.
Yeah, and mine's only 11, so not well. With the wand of secrets, does that do anything or no?
Are you using the Wand of Secrets?
Yes, I am. To aid.
Okay, I just want to make sure if it's that it was an actual use and not just I have it.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So with the 11, first of all, there's not really a lot here. It's just the desk. The drawer is still open. The one that she unlocked, she kind of just stood up and walked out. It is a collection of invoices and ledgers from pretty much the ship's entire service, you would imagine. This is a hefty drawer here, and there's multiple on the desk. and there's just stacks upon stacks upon stacks of papers. And taking a very brief and quick look through, there's payments of renting out the entire ship. There's payments of people renting out crew or renting out weaponry or even renting out information that the ship may contain. Invoices for crew payments, repairs, all sorts of stuff. Just a whole bunch of financial jargon. As you pull out the Wand of Secrets and spend a charge on the wand, you feel a tug and a pull. And there's slight movement as the wand itself points to the desk itself, specifically right in the center, a bit further back towards the chair itself.
I will search for traps.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
A check.
Yep. Perception.
That's another 11.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be trapped.
So I will try to figure out what the secret is.
Okay. You take a look at the desk itself, and maybe 6-7 inches into the desk itself, you find a small crease in the bottom of the desk. With an 11, can't spot anything else though.
I'm gonna try to open it, get into it. Find a button.
You look for a button, you try and kind of like inch your fingers into the crease and try and pull it that way. You can't spot anything.
I will. So Iris is still in the room with me? Yes or no?
No,
Iris,
she left.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Iris and Mara left.
They both. Okay, so I am alone. Okay.
You are alone in here. It's just you and your little Druidcraft figurine.
I will make another Druidcraft figurine, but this time of Belladonna. And I'll put it next to me on the desk.
Cute.
And then I will... I guess that's all. I can't open the thing to figure out how to get in there.
You also have a cleric rogue party member with thieves' tools that could.
Oh,
maybe
that's true.
So, just to resolve a roll that happened here as well. Iris, with that, you are mostly distracted by the conversation and the information that's being thrown at you. There is a lot of surprising, let's say, information coming from these individuals, and you have gained a lot in a very small amount of time, and it's completely distracted you from your search here, as you can't quite spot anything that really shouts to you or comes to your attention.
Right. In theory, she's looking at these books, but mostly as sort of like, can I get another one of those little figurines? And I could have a couple different flowers because I think my sister would love one too. And also, what is a squiggle face? But we'll come back to that.
Brilliant. Jack Miranda, is there anything else you wanted to do?
I think that would be it. Like I will send a mental message to Dawan about where the drawer, and that I don't know how to open it, but it's a secret, and I'll leave. There's just the two figurines on the desk, and they look kind of like wedding cake toppers. And yeah, I leave.
I mean, Dawan's gonna get this message, and just you get back. Jacaranda, are you trying to break into someone's personal belongings?
Well, not break in. I don't want to break it, and then they'll know it's open.
Are you trying to snoop? Do you need some help snooping?
Yeah.
Be right there.
It's probably as this mental message ends that the door to the engine room here swings open violently. Nabi, even you from the top deck can hear this sudden thwack.
Oh, I get downstairs immediately, so.
As Belladonna steps through and looks you dead in the eye, Dawan, as she approaches, just with this agitated presence around her. Just, do you all just walk up to people and start, putting them in horrendous situations, put them under duress, veiled threats? Is that just how you function?
Oh,
exactly.
Did Mara try to hug you?
No. No, she didn't.
Oh, good. Maybe she's...
That would have been a way easier situation to deal with.
Maybe she's learning. I'm assuming my party members did what they do best, sowed seeds of chaos, and made you incredibly uncomfortable.
Something like that.
I apologize for them, but your engine, and I'm going to gesture at the engine. How does it look, Ray?
As good as you're gonna be able to fix at this point.
Perfect. Your engine is in better condition than when I first came. Again, I'm very sorry. Mara means Jacaranda's the sweetest. Mara means well. She just has this thing with money and having it.
I consider myself...
Is everything okay?
Oh, hi, darling. Yes, it's the Belladonna's just, remember...
I heard they thud, and I look at Belladonna.
Venting frustrations.
We don't need to slam... What is going on?
I mean, it is her ship. If she wants to slam a door, she can slam a door on her ship.
She slammed a door at you?
No. She just slammed the door into the room that I am in.
I'm agitated at the company you keep and not you currently. If that helps the situation.
Why would you be mad at Mara or Jacaranda?
I mean, Mara is trying to buy the ship that Belladonna owns.
Rent! I'm leasing it!
I was like, how rich do you think I am?
As far as I was under the understanding of, or at least the impression I had gathered, was some kind of rental, yes, and instead I'm being threatened with the fate of the world and other dimensions.
Oh, did they bring up
under duress?
We've talked about not bringing that up as soon as you meet people.
So, either you're in on the
oh no! Do you want me to show you?
Or...
I can just show you. Do I have your consent to just show you what is going on?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Can I assist?
Sure. Take it with advantage.
Can I have a super advantage because I'm really hot in a bathing suit?
That's right.
Glistening, been baking in the sun.
Yeah, not only are you glistening from the ocean, but you're glistening from your own sheen.
I got that good melanin skin. You said persuasion? Well, I was here in persuasion, but that's fine because it was a natural 20, so.
Nice.
Yes.
There is a long, awkward pause of silence.
During the silence, I text one. Is she checking me out? What's going on?
I think her. Would I know what short circuiting is? I think she's feeling overwhelmed. I think you know how we are as a part. I think we've overwhelmed her, and also the fate of the universe might have overwhelmed her.
Oh.
Dawn's just going to like start pulling out of her. Izzy, for your knowledge, Dawn, a shifter. She looks kind of like a cat. Has this giant, like, based on a makeup case that opens on both sides, but it has a lot of potions and healing kits, and also her bag of holding, and teas. And so she's just going to start pulling out of this kit, like, a thermos of hot water and some, like, chamomile tea bags. And as Belladonna is processing, she's just going to pour her some chamomile tea. And when she responds, whenever she does, she's just going to hold it out to her and say, "Would you like some tea?" It is very overwhelming. It's chamomile.
She just silently takes the cup, brings it over, and she doesn't drink it, she just holds it against her chest.
It's warm, I get it. It's in a hug mug.
Just takes a moment to just hold it against her chest. And I think I'm beginning to lose my stability in my old age.
Oh, I mean, if it is too much for me to show you, that is okay. I just thought it could make it.
I appreciate that you're a very blunt individual. To the point, direct, so I shall be direct in kind. For some reason, I'm inclined to believe what everyone has been saying. So, I will give you my consent. But if you attempt to deceive me, or if you attempt to harm me, I will skewer you on the side of the ship.
I am not a good liar. I gave a necklace to Actually, never mind. Let's start. This have you had someone in your head before? It might feel weird. Okay. And then I'm gonna I want to mind link us, and then I'm just gonna like download, essentially.
Bluetooth the files over?
Yeah, I assume it's fast.
Airdrop them over?
I assume it's like super quick. It's like in Young Justice, Miss Martian, like mind links. It's like, this is quicker. Bloop.
Essentially, yeah, you get to play out.
I just give her the
memories.
important parts. Yeah. I don't show her like me hitting on Dewan or whatever, right?
Like us totally messing up and
me getting cat. Like I show her like the important bits and things that like don't seem classified.
Like not harmony.
Just, not harmony.
Just the squiggle faces and like
the day we went.
Everything that happened on the ship.
Yeah, all the ship stuff, and then like the Queen telling us, like we'll have to be ready for when they come back and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
No, I'll get done. That should be it. That might be a lot to sift through. I tried to give you just the important bits. Don't try and like eat it all at once because you will you'll get like a really bad headache like in your soul.
Dawn
you know?
is like already like giving Belladonna some like cookie, something sweet to get her blood sugar up to deal with the migraine that she'll probably have.
There's a long silence. You watch as her eyes close, and you can see them still darting around behind the eyelids. You can see her trying to regulate her breath. And then she raises a hand, pulls a little section of her jacket aside, sifts through, and pulls out this small wooden box and flicks it open. Seems to unwrap something. She just picks up this small glass-like container. Just is this reddish liquid. Empties from the vial, places it back. You were correct. That's a lot to process.
Yeah, so like you don't need to like talk about it now unless you have questions. That can just be it, and you can go. We are done here. I think we'll probably leave soon. So
Looks towards Dewan. Thank you for the repairs that you administered to my engine. I will let the first mate know that we can resume our journey to Tarkiza. We will tow your ship so that you can keep up with us because we move faster, and I'm going to bed. And
yes, you
should definitely rest. Yes.
I text the group chat. No one bother the captain.
Are you?
I did not get that message.
No.
Coming. Dawan, are you on your way? I don't know if I should stay here.
Check around. Is there a bed in there? Is there a bed in there? Is there a bedroom in there?
Like what you use? No. Is there? Ray?
Ray was shaking.
No. This room is literally just a desk, and there was a box. It's gone now.
Nope. No. All clear. No beds.
Oh.
What?
Oh, okay.
What? A bed? Why?
I'll be there. Just earpieces.
We need someone to indicate.
I know.
As Mara's walking down the hallway, she would slow for Izzy and turn to her and say, you'll probably want to come to our ship.
Does your ship also have books?
No, but you were going to come with us to get the books. We have to go do a thing first, and then we're going to go back home where the books are.
Oh, okay. I thought we were all kind of.
But the captain kind of seemed upset, so that's why you should probably come stay on our ship.
I was hoping to talk through that with her, because I've been told that I have a very soothing personality. But often when people say that, they laugh a lot afterwards, so it could be a joke. Yeah, I'll come over with you. I'll just set that box of books down.
Yeah, in that case, Dawn's going to make her way to this office, and I'm sure she passes Mara and Iris. And you just see, like, Dawn briskly walking down the hallway. I'll be there. Got it. There's a desk. Jacaranda.
That's another one of my party. The one who likes robes, maybe.
Oh, the robes.
She also likes books. I feel like Mara would mention that to Iris.
Oh, yeah.
Just the robes.
Just
no.
the robes.
Oh, she likes books, too. she has books too, and she might be able to help you. I know you said you can't tell us what you're looking for, but maybe you could like.
Well, it's not so much that I can't tell you. It's just that I don't have the words for it. But I do have a way I think I can help you help me once we... Something about squiggle face, I think I heard. So we should maybe manage that. And then I'm going to ask your friend for more flowers. And then we can go get these books. And then, gosh, I guess that's it. Great. And then just reach out in a gesture that she's seen the youths do. That it's almost a high five, but not quite. Yeah, I guess there's more of like just she leaves too much air between hands.
Wait, so
it's
she
more
like
of a just pushing air
is she like self high fiving, or is she trying to high five?
No, it's high-five. I think it is. It's a lot like she's just thrusting air at your face.
Oh, okay, cool. Good.
Eris, how do you feel about hugs?
Yes.
Mara just hugs you.
Oh, this is nice. Okay. Okay, great. And this is a hug. Okay. Kind of a full body squeeze thing. All right. Now, see, normally this is used to attack people where I'm from, but I like... Oh, wait, are you attacking me? And Lang will reach behind her as she's getting ready to... Because I thought we had something nice going on, but I can, I'm ready to fight.
I have nothing to attack you with. I'm naked, basically.
Okay, then I have a new set of questions. We'll wrap back around to that later. Wonderful. I love not being attacked. If this was an attack, it was not very good. I'm sorry to be so forward.
You're right. It was an awful attack, but it wasn't an attack because it was a hug to show affection. Do they not hug where you're from?
Oh, affection is it's one of those things you kind of say for, outside the village. You know, right? Because we all have like work to do, and obviously affection and other personal matters don't contribute to the greater good.
And she gasps at that. What? Affection really does. And she goes on a tirade about how affection makes everyone better and it's inspiring. And
Iris is taking
talks
notes
as we walk.
I feel like Iris should get a point of inspiration for that from
I'll never say no to a point of inspiration, but
why not? Take a D6.
I'm just saying.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Just
Mara's
for the
talking
hilarity
about,
of it.
Mara's
No
talking
other
about how
reason.
affection inspires people.
Yes.
And now
I will tell you how it inspired.
It worked.
I was gonna say that doesn't necessarily mean you are inspired.
Yeah, but I feel like Iris
I've been
would
inspired.
become inspired by this new knowledge.
I will let it happen because
You see,
it's
the way
funny.
we do stuff around here is we just bully Ray until we.
I love it. I can get on board. I'm so ready.
We just say the thing.
We just
and
keep
then
saying
Ray's like,
inspiration,
yeah, okay.
inspiration,
Insist upon it.
inspiration.
And then eventually, we call it the Belladonna approach. Beautiful.
I feel like there were like 6 times that she was gonna be like, sure, and people were like, but just in case you aren't. She's like, no, I agree, please stop.
And Mara wasn't actually the pushy one in that conversation.
Now he's back on the deck of the ship. If people are keeping tabs, that's where I am. But people are breaking into offices and stuff.
I'm not breaking into an office. I'm entering an office to break into a desk. There's a difference.
Speaking of which,
That's right, Yoki. He agrees.
You step into the room where Jacaranda is, and I assume you show them the creased section. There is indeed. Why don't you go ahead and roll me an investigation check? 'Cause this is more of a concentrated
Ew.
look here.
Ew. Ew, it's an unnatural 20.
Awesome. Yeah, there is a crease that kind of continues. You realize this is definitely some kind of compartment, but there's no latch. There's no like magical rune. There's no buttons that you can see underneath the desk itself. There's nothing here necessarily that that kind of triggers any like, oh yeah, no, this is how we but with an unnatural 20, it would be risky, but the crease is just wide enough for a few of your tools to be able to poke through if you did want to attempt to force this thing open.
So Dawn is going to sit back on her heels and relay this information to Jacaranda. I could get in, maybe, but she might know that we're going to get in, and I feel like Belladonna cannot handle any more stress.
No, here, I'll decorate the office, and then I'll just check sometimes, and then maybe I'll see her open it, and then we'll know how to open it.
Dawn's just going to point to the mini Jacaranda and the mini Belladonna. Aren't those your plans?
Yeah, but those are gonna be on the desk. I'm gonna place one so I can actually see like behind the from behind the desk.
I see.
So I'll put one like up in the corner behind the desk, and then I'll put one like down underneath the desk.
Okay. Sure thing. Okay.
Oh, there's no light in there, so it wouldn't help. I was gonna say if I could put like something, squeeze it inside the hole, like the crease, and then scry from the inside of the desk.
Just like shove a little poppy seed up in there.
Yeah, and then scry in, but there's no light, so I don't think that would work.
I mean, I don't think I have it.
Did you still want to attempt it?
No.
I will try.
Okay.
I'm not going to attempt to open the desk if that was the question, but yeah.
So I'll just like ask to use one of your
D20.
tools to push it up there. What was I rolling? A D20?
Just a D20.
I'm scared. I'm concerned.
Oh, just a D20. So that's 16 then.
Just, okay.
Not plus anything.
Okay. So, just to clarify, how does this look?
What?
As you're trying to, is it you trying to push a tool through?
I'm just pushing the seed, like a seed through there. There was like the opening in the side that the tools could kind of like fit through. So I was just pushing a seed up through it.
Okay. So you create this small, thin seed and slowly begin to push your way through. And you feel a little bit of resistance, but not solid resistance. It feels almost a little bouncy.
That makes me nervous.
Do you continue to push?
I don't want to make anything explode or anything. So I will just place the little things around so that I can observe at a later date and leave it at that.
Okay. All right.
Well, good. We tried, and that's what matters.
I feel like any other day, maybe after, we kind of, Nawi mind linked with Belladonna, so she already came into the room pretty on edge, but I feel like she will be particularly testy. I really would not like it if she discovered us having broken into her desk of secrets.
Should I decorate more?
Why not?
So there'll be like streamers going around of like all this kind of plant stuff everywhere. And I'll make like a heart thing on her desk.
Dawan's
And so it'll be like
suggest some like cacti, something that requires very little watering and maintenance.
Oh, okay.
I mean, cacti are beautiful.
I'll do like one of those living art walls. So it'll be like succulents and stuff, but it's in the shape of a heart. And then it'll say sorry in the middle.
That one's just standing there like, yeah, I think she'll really get the message.
I hope so. Because I'm not really sure what I'm sorry for. But I am sorry that she feels the way she does. And I will try not to do it again.
I feel like that's a fairly general apology, and this apology wall covers that. And then some.
Okay. Let's... You know what would be cool? If when she opened the door, a bunch of petals came down.
That would be very cool. However, wouldn't she then have to clean that up? I feel like sweeping...
It's biodegradable. You don't have to clean it up.
It'd be biodegradable if we were on forest floor, but maybe not on... And she's just gonna like stomp on the metal of the floor of the ship.
Okay. We won't do that here. Let's go.
I think everyone's...
If you want to. You could stay if you want, but I don't think we should.
Everyone's gone back to the ship, I think. So we should...
Oh. They don't need anything more?
Oh,
They're saved?
I've mended the engines as much as I can mend them for now. Belladonna's taking a nap. Mara was with some other person. And
oh, that's Iris.
Oh, well, she seemed quite fiery. In appearance. I don't know what her countenance is. And
fiery.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Nolly's wearing a swimsuit, so.
Oh, so
I need to go.
So we
hurry.
So we should.
Yeah.
Like the sun's still out. I'm not going
let's...
to go swimming, but I think everything that needs to be done on this ship is done. I need to restock on my cookies.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Sounds
We're
good.
going.
Okay. Go you do. Nami, your time at the time that you're kind of killing up on the deck is relatively uneventful. You do see some chatter happening at the helm of the ship, and then a very blank, very overwhelmed Captain Belladonna make her way away from the wheel of the ship down onto the deck, and then continue off to the other side of the ship and unlock the double doors to her quarters, and just silently closes, clicks. She is gone from sight.
This poor woman.
That tracks. Yeah, I'm just up here sunbathing.
Are you
put my
sunbathing
shea
on
and cocoa.
their ship or our ship?
Yeah, I'm waiting for people to leave.
Okay.
So I'm just sunbathing. Got my shea butter, got my cocoa butter. I'm just out here vibing.
First ones that would arrive here would be Mara and Iris.
So you see a like 6'3", 6'4", black woman. She's a nose ring, green eyes, about my complexion, skin. She has long hair, like, and locks, like, I don't know, inches, but probably like halfway down their back. Her skin, like, up her, like, from like here, like up her arm, and then like the sides of her neck down, and like they go like kind of on the top of her chest, and then like down her sides, and then down her back, you'd notice, are these like emerald dragon scales. And she's also in a bathing suit. Her bathing suit is like green toned. It's like open V, cuts down, and then the back is like as close to full open, no straps as it can be, and it has like cheeky bottoms. It's like a one piece. I sent it in the, this isn't for the audience, but in the Discord. It's in the Discord. I can resend it. Don't worry. But she's just chilling. She's just like, she would see Mara. Oh, Mara, hey. Hello, I don't know you.
Mara puts not Mara, Iris puts a hand out to stop Mara and like kind of, is this the second bathing suit person?
This is.
Excellent.
This is Nawi.
Congratulations on your swimming attire.
Oh, thank you. I think it's done the job.
For what? Oh, for swimming.
No, I don't. I'm a very good swimmer, even in armor.
I was told that y'all should not swim in armor.
Most people shouldn't, but I am a very good swimmer.
Interesting. Congratulations on that as well, I suppose.
Thank you. Yes, no, I wore this to make my partner happy, and I think it worked. It also makes me happy, but it was mostly to see the reaction. I thought it would be pleasant.
And again, like, we'll lean over to Mara. Is this the affection thing you were talking about before? Like hugs?
Yes, they hug quite often.
They hug so hard.
So much hugging there. Nawi, this is Iris.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Accompanying us so they can go to the Queen's Library, basically.
Yes, I'll be going to a library to find a book that's out of time, or the library is out of time. One of those two things.
Oh, you should go to one Lucy Library.
Oh, wonderful. I don't know that I have met all of your companions. Is that one of the ones with the swim clothes?
No, the one was the one that walked past
robes.
Us with the robes.
No, the one will not wear some clothes. I asked.
I am sorry for your loss. Now,
it's okay. I like her robes.
I do like robes as well. I have a set.
No, yours are very pretty.
Oh, thank you. I dyed them on my own as an acolyte of the. Anyway, so I'll be accompanying you all to your library, and I've also been told there's some sort of squiggle face.
Oh yes, do you want me to show you?
Do you have one with you?
No.
And we'll again take out a sword.
No, I can like show you in your brain, but you have to. It has to be okay with you.
And we'll take out another sword.
It doesn't have to be. I just
go on.
I can talk to people in the head, and I can show them things I have seen. It's just faster than talking.
Oh. Okay, yeah, and wonderful, yes. Such gifts. Earlier, I was shown a flower person.
Jacaranda.
I learned about your swim clothing. I learned about veiled threats. It's
I am
truly
from the Vale.
fascinating. So sorry.
I am from the Vale.
Oh, so you know, veil threats.
That is a new one.
Are you threatening me?
No, people from the Vale do not threaten people unless. Are you a bad person?
Gosh, well.
Well, no, Mara is with you. Mara, did you hug her already?
I did.
We did the hug.
Okay, then you can't be a bad person.
Oh, wow.
Mara doesn't hug back people.
I'm gonna add this to my notes. Hug, not bad. Hug.
I should probably show you when we are back on our ship. It is kind of a lot. You'll want to have somewhere to sit down.
Oh, sure. All right. Yeah. I mean, I like learning, but sitting is nice as well.
Well, no, you can sit and learn, but it is like a lot to learn at once. And after showing Captain Belladonna, I thought maybe it'd be better if I did that when people sit. So I'll make sure you are sitting. But you shouldn't sit here because I'm sure soon...
Because that uptight lady might come back.
No, she is... what is it? They tapped out?
Got it. Okay. She's tapped out.
Yes, that is the phrase.
Tapped out. Tapped out. I like that. Thank you.
Well, I'm going to take Iris to the ship.
Yes,
Can
let
you
us go tap out.
Oh, okay. I
Make
will wait
sure
for Dewan
that
and Jack.
Jacaranda and Dewan get back.
Yes,
I mean, I feel like at this
two have a
point
good time.
we've joined up, right? Let's see, we all.
It's probably
Long,
it's
awkward
probably,
conversation.
Yeah, it's probably about now that you've stepped up the steps and you see this unfolding.
Bless Mara's heart for watching these two talk.
Oh, Mara is so happy. She's like, this is the best thing ever. She's going to be writing in her journal tonight. She's like,
Greetings,
can all-
new
conversations with Jacaranda, Nolly, and Iris. Yes, 3 books. I have 3 books. Like,
Incredible. Good, we can all just go back together.
Yes, let us tap out.
Are you?
What are we tapping?
Did Naui
I'm-
show you this?
I'm not
Naui,
sure.
I said not so much, so quick.
No, I didn't yet. I said we should wait until we go back to our ship, but Iris was saying that Belladonna would come back, and I was saying no, but Belladonna was like tapped out, like you told me when someone's tired.
Okay. Hello. Hi, Iris.
Oh, I see. Hi. You have robes.
Yeah, so I did a shit job at describing Dawn, but Dawn's wearing like a Korean, what's it called? Or like a kimono inspired shirt that's like folded over and there's a tie. It's crisp and white, and she's wearing very like loose baggy linen pants in muted blues and whites and grays. And her hair is tied up in a bun, so you can see her little shifter panther ears, and she also has a tail and spots on her face. And her eyes are green? I think they're green.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, but they're like large and feline.
Hi, I'm Iris. Good to meet you. Congratulations on your robes. That's all I have to say. Oh, did you want to try a hug? Or are you tapped out? And then we'll look back at Mara and like,
Mara's just smiling. She just has this big grin.
Like, I'm using all of these phrases I learned today.
Maybe someday we'll hug. My hugs are strictly limited to, and you just see Dawn counting on her fingers, 5 people at the moment. 6.
If she likes you and you almost die, then she might hug you.
I did almost die the first time, huh?
You've done.
Now he says out loud.
Yes, you have almost died. Quite a few times. Too many times.
I said sorry.
I said
Mara
sorry too.
grabs one of the sailors and says, "Is our boat attached yet?"
I promise I'm
Can
trying to
we
get
go?
these children off your
Oh.
boat.
The preparations for the towing were made like 15 minutes ago. This conversation's
We're all
been
just standing in a
happening.
circle.
Are they still here?
There's like one guy in the rigging who's just like,
If you guys are ready.
Our captain is very stressed. Please leave.
You've upset our captain. Please leave.
your boat is over there.
We go to our boat.
Mm-hmm.
You were ready to leave. You slapped your knees and everything. You started getting up, and then you carried on the conversation.
Just stood by the door.
It's called a
As you were
Midwestern.
standing-
It's
That's
called a
a-
Midwestern goodbye.
But yes, everything is prepared for the for the rest of the trip. You can hear, as this conversation is happening, you can hear that engine slowly beginning to rev up. There's a general, relatively soft and quiet hum that booms throughout the ship. But yeah, ready to depart whenever you all are.
So is almost dying frequent with y'all, or are you just very how do I say vulnerable?
Both.
I am.
I'm so
I
sorry.
would like to say I am reckless, not vulnerable, personally.
I would
Oh.
dare argue that you are the. How do I put this gently, darling? The most vulnerable out of all of us, just in terms of defense, because of your recklessness, but not because of your. You know what I'm trying to say here? You're fast. You're not.
I will not let anything happen to you, you vulnerable soul, and will like just reach up as far as she can reach, which would be like a shoulder, and just kind of tap.
Oh
Don't worry about it.
no! Now I can take care of herself as long as she does the hitting. She's very good at hitting. You are very good at
Right.
hitting.
Oh, I just assumed since she'd almost died.
I have not almost died.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, I guess to be fair, I have died before. Now that we are talking about it.
What did you see?
Oh, there was a big tree, and then there was a big person, and then I woke up.
Oh,
Tree god confirmed.
okay, interesting.
But-
I would love to. If could you do one of those little mind hugs for that? Because I know a couple people who'd be very interested.
No, they told me I could not do it with that it which was how do you say it in common? Destroy somebody.
Oh, well, if it helps, I'm not vulnerable, but I do appreciate the concern. Why don't we discuss your squiggle face, and then you can show me this thing that frightened you, and we'll go from there.
Oh, okay. And you will feel like something like you'll feel another presence in your mind.
Huh.
This is just me. Don't freak out. It's just me. And now I will wave without like she don't see her lips moving. It's just me.
Oh.
You see it?
Sure. And yeah, right wherever they are, I imagine just like on the deck. Here we go.
And then you'll get everything, I guess, in detail. You see flashes of people in cages, of a giant dragon-like monster with like a face of like a mind flayer. You'll see a bunch of little brains like with like hands and claws. You'll see a ship like disappear in the sky. You see some dragons for a bit. Um, you see nothing for a bit, and then you see the giant thing above you again, the giant purple thing. Uh, you'll see Mara go down, and everyone freak out. You'll see various conversations of people talking about the what we've dubbed squiggly faces that are illithids, um, and about how they've been abducting people for a while now, at least since we've caught on to it, but who knows how long before that. That is it, at least that I have from my point of view.
Y'all have seen all this?
They've seen more. I got here a little late.
Oh. Well, certainly something must be done. I do need to find that tome, but we are called upon to defend those weaker than us, and we'll like briefly look at Nawi and those who may or may not be more vulnerable. So I will help you out, and then we can exchange book situations, and then y'all can go on with your uh uh. What do you do exactly?
Is currently, I think it is save the world.
Oh, well, perfect.
Yep.
But right now we're on vacation, and now we like plot back down on the deck and go back to sunbathing.
I think I'm excited to see a big turtle.
Oh,
Is
yes.
that still Will they know where we are?
I will be serious. I don't know, but I am on vacation, so Mara told me I should not worry about it.
Yeah, Mara
okay.
went below deck, and she comes back out fully dressed.
Oh,
Oh, vacation is over.
Can someone explain vacation? Is that where we all put on the clothing for being in the water?
no, I won't put on clothing.
Oh, right. You like flowers. You like robes.
These are just regular clothes. I just don't like water. And swimsuits imply swimming in water.
Okay, because I haven't seen Mara do any water. Although I guess she has changed now. Such interesting customs on vacation.
The what?
It's a festival of some sort where you put on clothes, maybe? I'm very unclear on the rules, to be honest.
Now he just looks at Duan. I think I am not the confused one anymore.
I think we have someone else to teach things to.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Also,
I will go get changed.
Are we?
Mara,
Wait, why? Okay.
What's up?
I just don't understand why you're getting changed. Are we going? Are we going somewhere? Are we doing something?
well, the boat's gonna tow our boat, and so we're gonna get into port a lot faster.
But we're just here. We're going. You don't need to change. Right? It's gonna take time. I thought we're on vacation.
We are still on vacation.
Oh, we are on the clothing festival. Now, see, I was told. Okay, so when I guess I missed the begin of the festival. When does it end? is it when people put on robes instead of swimming attire?
Do you wear robes when you bathe?
Well, that would be ridiculous. What kind of question? No, you have bathing robes for that.
The sun is going down, so I don't need the swimsuit because I can't sunbathe. I need moonbathe, but
Oh.
that vacation is not over until we get to port.
We're still on vacation.
But stuff has been happening to us at night, so I'm putting on my armor just in case.
Oh, you're preparing.
Oh,
Yes.
do y'all need protection? I can definitely help with that. I don't mean to brag, but I'm very competent. Well, combat.
I think Nawi protects us,
The vulnerable one?
but in a good way.
Vulnerable in a good way. All right. And we'll turn, unless now he's still getting dressed.
Oh no, now we can make a dramatic entry. She comes back up and you see her, she is in this like green like mix of like leather and like it looks like some sort of monster skin, like armor with spikes coming off of it, and like this furred cloak. She has she has like a huge bow, like longbow strapped across her back that looks like it's made from a dragon's wing, and then she has a huge like spiked spear like going the other way, and then like on both hips there's a dagger and like a short sword.
Mara's wearing midnight blue studded leathers, what with a skirt similar to like Cersei Lannister would have on. And that's what, high collar. That's what
Oh yeah, no shoes. She has those like plated like feet coverings, but no shoes.
Oh right, the party doesn't wear shoes except for Mara. Everyone else has no shoes.
And she'll stretch and she's like, Lupa, and then up walks a large dire wolf.
On the ship, of course, on the ship. It's not in the water.
And she like pets her and she's like, okay, I can take the first watch. Iris, I think you we have an extra bed because Jacaranda didn't need one, so
wonder. I do like beds and sleeping. However, if y'all are going to be in danger, it seems that I should, hang out here. I
well,
like your bow.
No,
Thank you. We don't all need to be here.
we take turns keeping watch so that there's always someone very alert. And everyone else gets their rest. You do rest, right?
Yes. Yes. Since it was like, do I?
Pathetic.
But yep, no, I'm not a wizard, or at least not really.
Oh,
you know what? It's
We
fine.
just asked because Jacaranda really doesn't rest.
I could. No, that's fine. I like, I have my meditation time.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna go finish blessing the ship, I think, and like making it hollow ground so that we don't get attacked by dead things with hooks. Okay.
And with that,
Mara says one last thing. Devon, tell me about vampires.
okay, never mind. And with that,
Yes.
we'll go ahead and wrap up the session, whatever this session was.
Izzy's
Series of
introduction.
Conversation.
Poor
Nailed it.
Captain Belladonna. Oh, bless her heart. Okay, wonderful. let's go ahead and give folks a quick chance to plug what they want to plug here. Let people know who you are, where we can find you, and big yourself up, basically. Yeah. Gonna start with Austin.
Why did you start with me? Hey everybody, I'm Austin. You can find me on Twitter at Taylor Scott Austin. That's Taylor SCT Austin. I'm here on Mondays. Every other Wednesday, you can find my podcast, Secret Histories and Nerd Mysteries, wherever you get podcasts. It's also on Twitter at Nerd Mysteries. Go there, find our currently link tree. We're working on getting something else, and find wherever you get podcasts. It should be on that list. If it's not, it'll just search us in your podcasting platform of choice. Every other Saturday, I'm part of Transplanar over on the Transplanar RPG Twitch page, and I am a game writer, a game designer, a narrative designer, and that is everything. I've remembered it all, and I'm free once again, so my contract is complete.
Rochelle.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Dragon Gem here on Twitch, the Dragon Gem on Twitter. I stream on my own channel, and speaking of that, next week is my birthday, so I'm streaming all week. So come over to my channel. There'll be giveaways. I'm raising money for 2 local no-kill animal shelters in my area. Some donate. That'd be great. But yeah, keep an eye on my Twitter, and it'll have all the information.
Jesse.
Hello, I'm Jessie, and this is Gnocchi. There he goes. I do art things. I did all of the art that you see on the screen, and when I am better at social media, I will post my my art on my social media, which is Jahoos the Moose, on all of the sites. That's it. That's all. I'm in the process of moving.
Sweet. Ellis.
Hello, I am Ellis, also known as So Much Geek, SEW Much Geek on Instagram and the Twitter. And if you want to find out anything about what I've been doing, mostly the Twitter things, that's just go there, and then you can find out if I do anything. Okay, thank you.
Oh.
And
I too have a Twitter that is Z_mist with a Y because fantasy. You can find me on Wednesdays on in like podcast things, anywhere you podcast things, you should find me for a Pathfinder podcast called Pod Against the Machine on also Wednesdays. One more Wednesday, last Wednesday, Friends Who Roll Dice will be doing No Peace and Death. Come this Wednesday, hang out, be sad, and also happy with us. On alternating Saturdays, I'll be on TTRPG. We're a masks game that Austin is trying to upstage me on, and it's great, and I love it, and we're such good friends. And I think that's all the things. Is that all the things? Yeah, that's all the things. Yeah, and then I'm, just hanging out on Twitter mostly. So, woo.
fantastic. As always, follow all these wonderful people and all that they do and support them in all of their projects. Hi, I'm Ray. You can find me at RedMageRay on Twitter. I do this on Mondays. I'm tired. I'm taking a bit to just recharge at the moment, but there are things still in the works. There's still things happening. And I just need to nap for like 2 weeks. Basically. That's where I'm at right now. But yeah, go ahead and follow me on Twitter where you can find out where those things happen. Also go ahead and follow the Friends Who Roll Dice Twitter too, at Friends Roll Dice, because hey, we have a whole bunch of cool stuff going on. We have No Peace in Death. We have Mind and the Martyr. We have our Everyday Heroes game, which 2 episodes have already gone by. We got one more for you as well with a brilliant cast. We have 2 other things currently in the works that haven't been officially announced. So hey, guess where those announcements are going to be? On the Twitter. Follow. that's all I really need to plug. So yeah, that's us. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and take the love that you have given us and pass it on elsewhere. Welcome on in, Izzy. It has been a pleasure, and I can't wait to see what kind of nonsense we're all going to get up to. But yeah, go ahead and go get some rest, hydrate, medicate, all of that good stuff, and keep moving forward. We'll see you next time. Bye.